Hi, hello, it's Sugar. Today I'm going to go over what we know about Dragonflight, World of Warcraft's next expansion. I've gone through the Blizzard site and multiple interviews to gather this info. I'll leave links to each below. This expansion will raise the level cap to 70 and take us back to Azeroth to a newly awakened continent called the Dragon Isles. This used to be the home to the Dragonflights. I'm not much of a lore person, so I'll leave explaining that to the experts. Each Dragonflight has their own zone here. The Waking Shores represents the red and black, Onaran Plains the green, the Azure Span the blue, and Thaldraszus the bronze. This area also doubles as their main city. There will be more than just dragons that live on these isles, like the Tuskarrs and many more new races. The last zone is called the Forbidden Reach, which is the starting zone for the new Dracthry Evoker race and class combo. These Dracthry have two customizable forms. They can be either Alliance or Horde, and will have their own starting storyline. Evokers can be either a range or healer class, and have a unique ability to empower their attacks for bigger damage or healing. Dracthry Evokers will be available to play starting during the 2-week 10.0 pre-patch event that will introduce all players to Dragonflight. The Dracthry may eventually be able to become other classes, but for now they will just be Evokers. A new feature for flying in the Dragon Isles is called Dragon Riding, allowing us to obtain a customizable mount right from the start. This will allow players to grow their aerial skills and use special movements in the Dragon Isles. At max level, you can do additional challenges to unlock even more customization for your mount. There are millions of combinations for your Drake, and customization is a big feature. In an interview with HazelNuttyGames, Ian said they are internally testing motion sickness and making sure you can dial back on it. Dragonflight will introduce a new talent system that will bring talent trees for both class and spec into the game. Each tree will get its own points as you level up, and they are no longer putting options that would increase, say, your DPS or HPS up against a utility option. Some of the talents will include Covenant and Legendary abilities from Shadowlands. The goal with the talent trees is to bring back flexibility, allowing players to create and save trees to easily switch between specs and talents for specific settings. Profession and crafting will be getting a bigger overhaul this expansion. A system called crafting orders will be introduced to allow players to request an item from a crafter, even if that crafted item would usually be soulbound to the crafter. You can include some or none of the materials needed to craft it, and either go directly to a player or use an auction house-like system to place an order. This order can be open to the public to fulfill, guild only, or to a specific player. Of course, there will be some monetary compensation involved, but that will be dependent on what you have made. Quality of items will be introduced for crafting and gathering through specializations, and this can also play into player identity as a crafter. Crafting tables are being added in the new main city as well. The base UI will be getting an update to allow players to easily move elements and improve accessibility. If you're still using stock UI, I don't know why, but basically it's taking some cues from some of the best UI add-ons and finally implementing them at a base level. Dragonflight is rumored to have 8 new dungeons, but in regards to Mythic Plus, they want to do 4 new dungeons paired with 4 dungeons from previous expansions for a season. Not a lot of info is available on how this is intended to play out. The new raid wasn't mentioned specifically, but some key art inspiration for the next tier sets has been released. Who the big bad is, or what the name of the raid will be, is still unknown, but there have been some references to the Primalists. That covers most of what we know about this expansion so far. I'd like to say optimistic for now. The Dragon Isles and aiding the dragon aspect seems cool overall, and I think the art style is very intriguing. I am a little skeptical of these new talent trees, but I hope they end up being better than what we currently have. What are your thoughts on the new expansion? Did anything stick out as a cool new feature to you? Let me know in the comments below. And you know I couldn't leave you without a TLDR for this expansion, so here it is. The max level is being raised to 70. The new continent will be Dragon Isles with 5 new zones: Waking Shores, Onaran Plains, the Azure Span, Thaldraszus, and Forbidden Reach. There is a new race and class combo, the Dracthry Evoker, that can be a range or a healer. This will be available during the 10.0 pre-patch event. Dragon riding brings new aerial movement right away to the Isles only for now, very customizable. The new talent tree system with trees for both class and spec. Professions overhaul with specializations and a crafting order request system. The base UI will be refreshed. Dragonflight will have 8 new dungeons. Mythic Plus will rotate 4 new and 4 old dungeons. The new raid hasn't been announced yet, but tier set preview is available. Alright everyone, that's all. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye!